Well, hello and welcome back to the Wild Wormhole YouTube channel. I'm DHaus here with another commentary over a game I've already played for the KOTE 5 team event. You've got 3 members of your team, and the total SAS score of the 3 decks you turn in ahead of time cannot go over 200. Mass Mutation is out, but the decks were already locked in weeks ago, so that's why this isn't Mass Mutation. Otherwise, of course, we would be doing that. But this is my deck, Dr. F. Ivy Port. It's actually one of my teammates' decks, and it's kind of fun because it's got triple Wormhole, very on brand for us, and a Wormhole Technician. But in Saurian, it's got the 6 Emperor Tribute combo, which is pretty nasty, and then Untamed's got double Nature's Call, which you always love to see. The Untamed is not great. It's not terrible, but the hotness is definitely the other part of the deck. So I'm going to pull up here. I'm playing against Payne, and he's playing Winglet Aquarium Mercenary, which he's got Brobnar, Dis, Logos, KOTE deck. So I see triple Arise. That's pretty amazing, especially with the Terror and Schuler and yeah. I also noticed the Tentacus because I've got some artifacts in this deck I like to use. So something to be aware of. But let's get this thing going. That's right. Sometimes I forget exactly. Yeah. So there's the deck again. If you were looking for it, it's got 16 speed. That efficiency score is pretty solid. Looking at opening hand. Got a little bit of Logos. Early Nature's Call. Really don't want to see that this early. I've got double Nature's Call and an Axiom of Grisk for some good board control, creature control. And yeah, you can see the Clippian Ideal and the Golden Spiral. It's nice, but seeing that early with no dinos. Again, just stuff you want to see a little bit later, but decided to stick with it, play out the Wormhole Technician, so I've got a turn 2 play with that and the Titan Guardian. I love just pulling cards off the top of the deck and seeing what happens, hence the Wild Wormhole branding. So he goes with Dis, plays out Tendrils of Pain, and discards Arise, plays out Tentacus. So again, the Tentacus is something I need to be aware of because you even look at my opening hand. I've got the Crazy Killing Machine, Golden Spiral. That could potentially hurt me. But going Logos anyways. I played the Guardian just in case I pulled something like Tribute. Playing out the Artifact. Reminding myself mentally that it will cost me to actually trigger that. I feel like Tentacus is one of the easiest ones to forget, especially when you're playing online, because it just like happens. You don't have to interact with your opponent to, here is an Amber. Doc Bookden comes down, Phase Shift. What's he doing with the Phase Shift? Plays out the Succubus. So now I'm debating what do I want to do. I've got the one thing with this deck. It's got some awkward Saurian turns because of all the upgrades and artifacts. So sometimes it's just sort of like I don't know what to do here, but I opt to go with Untamed. I'm gonna play the Cauldron Boil, even though it just hurts me. I'm not too concerned about it. I'm just going to use Nature's Call to throw stuff back in his hand, try to slow him down a little bit, get the pack of Jaga out there, give everybody Skirmish. And then that dude already has Skirmish, but wanted to get Titan Guardian in the middle just for that draw card effect, if it happens. So he goes Brobnar, drops the Gauntlet of Command, Grenade Snib, and Pingle Who Annoys, which, honestly, I can't remember the last time I played against a deck with Pingle Who Annoys. Deal 1 to each enemy creature after it enters play. So I've got, again, it's like I can keep slowing him down and throw all that stuff back in his hand with Untamed, or I can dump most of my hand with this with this Saurian package, which I opt to do. So Pingle's gonna hit him. It's kind of weird that it's asking me to do both, or it is highlighting both creatures. I was a little confused there. So opting to ward Penpaka Jaga. A lot of people tend to target him. He's easy to kill, but that just give everybody skirmish is pretty solid. Playing the Calypkian Ideal. I'm going to play it on my Legionary. So if he wants to get rid of it, he'll have to work a little harder. And then drew into some good options. There's not a lot of dinos in this deck, so sometimes there's really awkward, again, just really awkward turns. So the Axiom looks okay right now because he's got a lot of stuff that he can use. He does have that grenade snib, but I know if I Axiom, I'm also getting benefit from Titan Guardian. So the question is his board scary enough that I want to do something with it first? The answer is yes. So Golden Spiral kind of helps with Axiom because I can exalt someone and keep them alive. Or not exalt. Yes, exalt. Sorry. So we're going to Reap with Wormhole Technician to reveal Harmonia, which gets archived. Playing out Axiom. So I'm going to choose a creature to ward. And I'm opting to let my Guardian die just to see if I can draw into some more stuff. So I do get 6 Semper there. But there's not a great advantage to doing that right now. So I'll go ahead and put out Shrix there. Play out the Centurion to capture one. And yeah, so there's the 6 Semper's there. Sort of one of those awkward things that do I discard it? Do I wait for him to play something? So he had a pretty nice board and was able to sort of flood the board myself. Now, the Mind Barb hitting my Nature's Call sucks. Hate losing that. But he drops the Tentacus, the Succubus, and then he's playing a Rise to get all his Logos guys back. So you know he's wanting to go back to Logos. Sort of an awkward hand. I've only got 4 cards, 2 of which are Wild Wormhole. So again, I'm just looking at the 6 Semper play. So then I could fight into one of his guys, kill him. Golden Spiral, exalt him, Reap, 6 Semper. It's been a fun experience to have to play the same deck week after week. That wasn't mine originally. I think I got like 3 test games in before we joined this team tournament. So opting to go with Logos. So because I have Skirmish, I decided to use my Technician to fight Wormhole into the Fittest, which you love to see. Second Wormhole gets the Bramblelix. And then we get the Group Think Tank. So my board is pretty solid right now. Those are some good wormholes. God bless Wild Wormhole, guys. I mean, come on. Come on. So I am on check because of Senator Strix and the Legionary, which has the Klipkian ideal. So he wild wormholes into Effervescent Principle, which might be the best thing he probably could have wormholed into. So again, guys, wild wormhole, OP. FFG, please nerf, except don't, because it's so great. But seriously, I mean, that's a pretty amazing wormhole right there. Then he drops a bunch of Logos guys. So now what are we doing? He's got those Booktons and Quick. I mean, he's going to draw a lot of cards with those guys out there if I don't take care of them. So we'll see what we need to do. Now the Logos, it's like he can put 4 into each of those guys, but that's going to hit my dinos as well. So, yeah, just trying to decide where to go here. Opt to go back to Logos. Get out that Seismo Tangler. Get the wormhole, because why not? Okay, but this is a bad wormhole to get out the Order Hisaro, because it turns them into Saurians, and that's just not great. But I opt to go here because I know I'm going to Six Semper that Theros Centurion, and giving Strix another Amber is fine. So I could have, and I wanted to protect Strix, keep Strix next to the Legionary. So the Dino stuff is working out this game right now. Throwing Hapsis over there. I put it on the right because I didn't want him to get next to the group Think Tank and then get penalized next round. So I am back at check. Technically, I have 8 Amber because of the 2 dinos that can use that Amber. So he goes Logos, of course. Bookton fights Jaga. See, I mean, Jaga just provides a lot of value, especially when you don't have your creature control really clear. So he used Bookton to fight, which means he wasn't drawing cards. So I really expected him to really try to take value in that draw card effect. But I get that my board's getting out of control too, so I don't blame him. So here I have Centurion. What's great is he played out some lower cost guys, and I also have Imperium, so I can get some good value out of these. This is going to be a great Saurian turn. Just debating what to do. I'm doing Imperium first because I want to kill his Tentacus before I have to use Golden Spiral. So Centurion's going to fight Tentacus off of there so that I can Golden Spiral. Exalt him and ready him. Then I'm going to fight again because it allows me to capture and then take that Amber. Opt to kill one of the Quixos. The one thing, sometimes it's hard to... So there's the 6 Empers. So I got all that 5 Amber, which is pretty nice. Debating what to do with Order, because I don't know that I'm going back to Saurian anyways. So it sort of feels valuable to trade him. Just kidding. Went with the Reap. So just trying to burst ahead. He's only got 2 Amber. Yeah. So I finished on 9 Amber and 1 extra on Strix. So he goes dis. He plays out the key to dis. Plays a rise. Gets his Brobnar guys back. So I know he can board wipe next turn. Got the Code Monkey to archive some guys, knowing the board wipe is probably coming. So Tau's there. I drop Cutthroat Research just to get the Amber. And then Hapsis. Up to fight. Take his little archivist off there. Lets me draw. Then Code Monkey goes between Shrix and pushes me up to Amber. And then Group Think Tank. I'm not sharing any houses, so I can do the action. But ultimately just decide to use Seismo Entangler to stop Logos from reaping anyways. So I probably should have just reaped with Hapsis anyways, but... So did the Crazy Killing Machine, get rid of his Gauntlet of Command. And then the machine is gone. I was going for fishing for a discard to get rid of that key to disc, but it's okay. So I'm at 8 Amber. He does plays the Grenade Snib and sacrifices key to disc, so it takes me off of check. He plays the Bumpsy, the War Drummer, the Pingaloo Noise. Basically gets a big bunch of Brobnar guys out there, and yeah. It's been a long time since I saw Tireless Crocag. So going Untamed. Forgot I got to get my archives, which has some good stuff in it. Gonna use the Perdos Wild to kill the elusive guy, which is Pingaloo Noise. Play out Harmonia. Play out the Feather Shaman. And he opts to concede because I hit 7 Amber. It looks like he didn't have anything to pull me off check. So that's it. So Team Wild Wormhole is officially 2-0 in KOTE 5, and we'll see how it goes. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you in the next one.